Hello. So I was getting straight into it, and the energy that I immediately got was this energy of like last bit of clutter, last bit of clutter, the very last bit of clutter. Like it's like you've been cleaning something all day and you're almost done with it. It's just a little bit more clutter left, and then you're completely clean. So yeah, I've been getting the energy of like things clearing completely. And like there's just a little bit of clutter left. Okay. Okay. Um, there's a big opportunity coming in. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. There's something big coming in. Something really big coming in. And what I'm getting is, one second. For some reason, I feel comfortable when the house is darker. Okay. It's coming from somebody. Somebody is giving you an opportunity because we have the Three of Pentacles as well. So the energy I'm getting from this is like there is something coming in from somebody that is giving you a huge leap into this potential wealth that you can grab on. And like I said, this is something that has been almost building up for a while. This is something that you've been connecting to for a minute. It's been a minute. And this is bringing you back in sync with yourself. Whatever this is, it's a remembrance of who you really are directly to your core. And you're going to be getting, it's like there's two bonuses to this. Not only are you going to be remembering more of who you really are within, but you are going to be gaining abundance, financial abundance from this energy. You're going to be gaining financial abundance from this energy. You're going to be gaining this beautiful potential from within, blossoming and growing. Like whatever you have been working on, whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been sinking your energy into, this is building up. This is like, it's like building to the point. This is the point that's coming up. The point that is, it's like, and it's like everything happened for a reason. Like everything correlated so that you would be the most open to perceive whatever this energy is, to perceive this type of abundance. I'm getting the energy of abundance, like wealth, financial wealth is coming in, and it's meant for you. It's meant for you. It's destined for you. This was always meant for you. This energy was always going to come to you at some point. You just had to, you know, pay attention to the signs. Okay, two major arcanas. We have the Fool and the High Priestess. One second. So I took a second off because there was this heavy waiting feeling, and I felt called to pause, completely pause on the video, and take some time to understand why I felt called to pause. Because when I started this video, sometimes when I start a video, it's never planned. I always get a feeling like it's time to post again, and I just let that feeling come up, and then I post. I'm getting this, and this energy came really strongly as I was kind of reflecting on what was going on. Why was I feeling that energy? And this energy of duality came in. I'm getting this energy of you yourself. You yourself have been becoming your most integrated self. Okay? In the past. This is the only reason why I'm saying this is because this is how I was. When I was in survival mode, it was either me working my ass off completely and feeling guilty about rest, or it was me never not being productive at all and just completely slacking off and fearing just being complete. It was either me being overworking or completely passive. And because it was survival, it was like I would overwork and I would overwork myself to collapse, to like, I'm over it, I'm done, I give up type of energy. And I'm getting this energy of you have created this change. There was a cycle going on about duality. You either taking a period of slacking off, or you either taking a period of overworking yourself, and you kept repeating this cycle until you started to become, until it stopped becoming unconscious. The first step to something becoming, the first step to any process of changing a cycle is becoming aware of it. So I'm getting the energy of you. You came. There was an energy. It was like a tower moment that brought you to awareness of what you've been doing, and this happened a couple times. And getting the energy of, there was a couple times where tower moments happened that showed you being in a cycle, almost like spirit was trying to talk to you and tell you, you need to become aware of this, you need to be conscious of this, you need to be conscious of this energy. And there was finally a cycle that got you to a point where you kind of had to go inside, and you kind of had to understand self, and you kind of had to reflect on what was going on in the cycle you were going through. And I feel like there was a moment where you became fully conscious of the cycle you was in, whatever cycle this may be. It might not even be what I'm talking about, but there was a cycle that you were in, and spirit kept bringing the cycle to your attention, kept bringing it to your attention, and like by doing like tower moments, giving you tower moments where you kind of have to wake up a little bit. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, you kind of had to wake up a little bit. And once those cycles was brought into your attention, one second, I'm losing my train of thought. Once those cycles were, and then there was a big cycle. I'm getting the energy of like a big cycle, like one that you kind of was forced to go internally and understand. So there was a big cycle that allowed you to bring awareness to what you've been repeating constantly. So you brought that to awareness. I'm getting the energy that you became somehow aware of the cycles that you were in. And once you became aware of those cycles, you was in another cycle of kind of doing it again, but you were kind of like, and the cycle continued, but you are now more aware of the cycle. So it came up, and the first thing you felt called to do was judge yourself at first. To judge yourself, to judge yourself for whatever the cycle you kept repeating, because you were more conscious of it. So you're thinking to yourself, why do I keep repeating the cycle if I'm already conscious of it? But that's not the point. That's not the point. You can be like I said, the first step is to become conscious of it. So you were in the first step, which is to become conscious. And the second step is to bring love into the equation. You weren't ready for that step yet. So the cycle kept repeating, but it was more gentle. And I feel like the the tower moments were more gentle. They were more gentle, and they were more eye opening. And it got tiring at some points. The cycle, it got tiring. You got over it. You were like kind of annoyed by it, like annoyed that it kept happening, but you were conscious of it. So there was this energy of guilt, because you was like, I keep repeating this cycle even though I know what this is. I keep repeating this cycle even though I am very much conscious of what is going on. So I feel like this caused you to go within. This is now spirit did not bring you a tower moment. They wanted you to come to yourself and realize what was going on. They didn't want to bring it to your attention externally. They wanted you to notice it internally. They wanted to notice how long it would take you to see what you were feeling internally and reflect about it. Now, once this happened, you went into this energy of, how can I do this? How can I, what can I do to break this cycle, right? Now you're opening up a little bit more, because you're not only just, you're not, this didn't come from a tower moment. This didn't come from an external standpoint. This came from an exhaustion internally of repeating the same thing. And after that happened, spirit was like, okay, you were thinking, okay, what can I do to make this? What can I do to help myself with this cycle. The next step is, like I said, to bring love into the equation, but the real next step is don't judge yourself. You're going to repeat the cycle even when you become a knowledge, even when you are acknowledged of the cycle, right? You will most likely do it one or two more times, even 100 times again. You will most likely do the cycle again, but it's different now because the consciousness brought you into the energy of noticing it. But this time, when it happens, you don't judge yourself for whatever action that must be taken. Whatever, whether you do the action that breaks the cycle, gets you closer to breaking the cycle. Which the truth is that the cycle it takes time. This energy, like the cycle breaking, takes time. It takes real time and real energy, like I said. So we're in the energy of now. You came into some type of energy that allowed you to be more kind to yourself through the cycles that you were in. Be more reflective and try take more time to understand the cycles that you were in, and this brought you more awareness. So then when the cycles came, you made mistakes, right? You repeated some cycles, but there was a difference. You were more aware of it to the point where now you're being less judgmental to the cycles. You're like, okay, well, why did I do this? Was there a reason behind why this cycle keeps repeating? And there was this kindness that you started to create from within, this kindness that you started to create from within. Through every cycle, you stopped being mean to yourself and you started to be like, okay, I can do this. It's okay. We can push through this. It's okay. We're all right. So there's this energy of like the cycles became patience within self. The cycles became an opportunity to love self and be patient with self well in these cycles. So as those cycles happened, as those cycles were happening, you are now in step two, which is being less judgmental to yourself, whether the cycle whether the cycle was came out in the way that you wanted or in the same way that it has before. That's not the point. Now the next time to break the cycle is to pause. Is to notice right in the moment. You noticed it. You noticed the cycle came up. You noticed the trigger. You noticed the wound. You noticed whatever came up. You noticed it. That was the next breaker. You noticed it came up. You noticed it came up. And that pause shifted everything around you. And that pause created a new perspective. And that perspective created a new lesson that you started to reflect on. And I'm telling you, there's a reason for all of this. And then the cycle became so much easier. It became smaller. It became minuscule to who you were, to what your process was. You started to learn patience, kindness, and love through this repeated cycle. And you started to glow a lot louder. You started to sync with self a lot stronger. And you started to revert back to wanting to know yourself. This energy showed you, taught you how to learn about yourself. This energy taught you how to take time to really be patient and learn who you are from the inner core. And that energy sprouted. It kept sprouting and it got stronger through every cycle. It got stronger. And the cycle came. But the difference was you noticed the cycle, and the moment you noticed, you said, this is not how I do things anymore. This is not who I am. And that is what broke the cycle completely. So the cycle was not meant to hurt you, not meant to harm you, or not meant for you to judge yourself. The cycle was school. It was like a school. I'm getting the energy of like school. It was every time that cycle came up, it was meant to teach you to be more patient with yourself, to be more loving to yourself, to be more kind to yourself, and to bring more awareness to who you are and the things that are around you. It was meant to bring you more awareness, kindness, and patience. All this every time, every single time. And I'm getting the energy of this is being brought into your attention, like right now. This is me showing you. This is me. The reason why you're getting this video is because you became aware of this. Whether you know, whether you knew this before the video came on, the reason why you're getting this information is because you flipped the script, and the reason and now you're fully aware. This energy wouldn't be reflected to you if this wasn't you. This wasn't the awareness that was being propped into your mind. Does that make sense? The reason why this energy is being brought into your attention is because this is what is being reflected. This is what your internal is reflecting right now. A cycle that has been broken. A cycle that has been broken and a new cycle being completed. There is this energy of completion, 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 completion. Because you mastered it. You mastered that cycle. Do you know how powerful that is? There is people still in the same cycle they were in. There's people who are still in the same cycle and they've gotten those signs, gotten that energy, but you took on that time. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you've done that cycle 100 times. It doesn't matter if you did that cycle one time. It doesn't matter how many times you did the cycle. What matters is that you took time, patience, and love and awareness to break out of it. Wow, that was, I'm telling you right now, you became more in sync with yourself. Now the things that, like, whatever in the past that cycle used to feel wounded and triggered by, it's different now. It's a whole new energy. It's a whole new, there's a whole new stable ground now. There's a whole new ground because you've been doing this work for so long. And you're starting over. The Fool card, you're starting over. But the start over is not going to be as painful or as long as you think it is. The start over is coming with the new, with a gift. It's coming with a gift. Balance, restoration. Your intuition has heightened. Balance is being restored more to you. There is energies that are now going to reflect everything you've been working on internally, externally. All of this is going to be reflected to you. This is just the first. If you haven't gotten any reflections yet, this is the first reflection of your change in energy. This is the first reflection in what you've done, what work you have put in. What you've been doing is literally changing. Like, I feel like a part of the reason why we come into this earth is to learn more about how to heal each other and how to heal the world around us. You put in work and time and effort to heal, and it showed what was possible, and that opens up to the collective. What is possible opens up to the collective. So I'm getting the energy of you were one of the first to take on this energy and to move into the cycle and this energy. Yeah, like, so connected. So connected. Holy smokes. This has taken time. This is something that has taken time. This is something that has taken time. Is that it, spirit? Like, oh my goodness. That was a very strong message. My mind is starting to clear, so I don't know. That may be all you need to know. Is there anything else? Anything else? What else would help the collective? You are, yep. It's like whatever energy you are fearful to take on, was your biggest lesson. It was your biggest teacher. It was your biggest proof of who you are and what you are truly connected to. Whatever energy you were so fearful to do, the cycle was meant to break. So the bounds of what you thought. I mean, look at those words. I can't make it up. Restorance, balance. Wow. Such beautiful energy is coming. So all I'm gonna tell you is that because of this cycle being broken, a lot of beautiful stuff is coming to you because of this rebirth. A lot of a lot of beautiful energy is coming to you. We literally have the star and the nine of bowls, which is the nine of cups. I'm telling you right now, there is beautiful energy, like your dreams, your wish fulfillments coming in. I'm getting the energy of a wish upon the star that actually comes true. The star is your wish, and the nine of cups is the fulfillment you feel from those gifts that are coming to you. They are coming because you put in time and work and effort. No matter what you think, bro. We're human. We all are here to break cycles and karmic energies that were meant from the past. And I'm just getting the energy if you really have broken. What they reminded me of. Oh my god. Whoa. 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 2222. And I saw 2212 as well. Oh my goodness. Whoa. This is that meant something. That definitely meant something. We have the death card. I split it on the death card. I'm telling you right now, death and rebirth. I don't. There's not really much else to explain here. This is what it is. This is what it is. I'm getting 13 days, 13, 14 days. 13, 14 days. Yeah, I think I was just beautiful. I'm gonna just leave it right where it was at. And we have the peacemaker, which is the higher thing. I'm telling you, you are from your experiences, you are meant to. I don't know this. It's like I'm getting since you completed this cycle, you're so aware and you know so much more, and like you're gonna be able to teach people and show people how to break out of their own toxic cycles or their own this don't even have to be spiritual, but it's something about you breaking that cycle that is going to be very important to like teach others to do certain things. Like I think whatever cycle you broke, it's opening you up to know to more knowledge, and that knowledge is like it's you, it's for you. I'm telling you right now, because whatever your cycle was, it was a big one. It could have lasted for a long time. Getting 5 years, 6 years. Okay. Barry wants me to keep going, but my mind's a little bit like all over the place. 1 second. I think that's it. I'm just getting this energy of something. Wow, it came out again. Something you've been working on. It's coming into fruition. It is. Risk taking, misunderstanding, six of swords, move forward, repetition, failing to succeed mission, completion of cycle. I swear I wrote these down. Like I wrote these down. Like these are old. These are old. And it says completion of cycles. Completion of cycles. Windows, walls closing in one war. One doors closing. Window out in my window out of my way. I am speechless. Channel open. Peace of mind. Wait, I actually did it. I am here now. Like I'm telling you, and I did this like a closing up cycles. I wrote that down earlier. I'm telling you right now. Arrival. This was very slow for you. This arrival was very slow, but it opened up so many doors. So many doors are opened. 555 222 333 is significant. 888 777 is significant. Orlando, Florida is significant. An old energy may be trying to pop up in the middle of this, but you're going to be fine. All right. I think that's it. I love y'all so much. And y'all are gifted. Y'all are golden. Y'all are powerful. Believe in yourself. Believe that this is real. Like I said, this information would have never found you if it wasn't meant for you.